All right. While y'all are filtering in, I'm going to have some breakfast. Hello, friends. Morning, 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 morning. Everybody coming in. I love it. Whew. I got my booster yesterday. My arm is hurting. Bacon, eggs, and cinnamon roll. I'm just gonna take a quick nap. Y'all take care of the trolls for me in the comments. Y'all do a fantastic job at that. Oh man. Alright, well let's look up. I haven't done any research today, or I haven't done any scouring the web today, so I'm just Googling Omicron variant in the USA. And that way, if anything yields results, which doesn't. So, nothing popped up yet. Yesterday, and I agree with Fauci, who said that the variant could already be here in the U.S. We already know it's here in North America. It's up in Canada. But not in the U.S. yet. So, it's only a matter of time. It'll either be today, tomorrow, the next day. The next day, next day, next day. But I got my booster yesterday, and I'm sore. Hey, Patty, how are you, friend? So everyone, go get your booster. Go get your booster shot. Yep. Yeah. Whoa. What's happening with me? I'm gonna be doing this the whole life. Yeah, boosters for everyone. Pfizer says it'll take 100 days to get the Omicron variant booster out. I asked the pharmacist, and then I asked the immunologist yesterday. I said, since I'm getting my booster yesterday, since Pfizer's coming out or planning to come out with some sort of booster for the Omicron within around 100 days, how long would it take for me to be able to get that booster that's specific to the Omicron one? And she was like, well, the vaccine that you're going to get is going to be really good, but the other booster for the Omicron one is going to be even better for that one specifically. So, she's like, I would probably have to wait the 4 to 6 months depending on the vaccine that you get. But she's like, when the booster comes out, just call your doctor, because and I'm like, yeah, I'd probably end up having to do that. I'm like asking questions for people that everyone asks questions for, and no one really has any answers for. Giving me anxiety, I'm sorry. Yeah, that stresses me out too. The amount of people that were shitting on me yesterday for wearing my mask in a store, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. Because it doesn't matter to me. I wear a mask for my own reasons, and I get vaccinated for my own reasons, just like everybody else has reasons to or not to. Thoughts on your doodle situation? You mean doggy? Did you doodle something? So, there's not really anything. I don't know what that means. So, hello. What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want to chat about today? Oh man, we so now we know that the Omicron variant is not a variant from the Delta variant. Oh, cool. I don't know who that is. So we know that the Omicron variant is not derivative from the Delta one. It seems like it's from one of the earlier ones, and it was just sort of festering and mutating. So here comes the first big breakthrough case. I'm not sure of the rules and regulations on pilots. Do we know anything, or do we just believe what we are told? Well, it depends on what kind of sheep you are. If you believe in voting straight ticket, I think you're a sheep. I don't follow either political party. I don't agree with either of them. At least not fully. I do agree with some of them, both of them, but not both. I actually use oil. Just take a shower, supposed to oil your hair, rehydrate it, make sure if you have long hair it doesn't crack, doesn't split end. Use the same stuff that you use on your beard, bro. So, it's neither grease nor gel. Diva. You believe the variants may be in the vaccines. No. Only Trump made science political. Only Trump. And y'all just fell for it. These world scientists from all over the world do not worship Trump. Nor are they Republican. Nor are they Democrat. They're world scientists working together to fight a pandemic that has killed, just in America, over 770,000 people. I believe the variants are in the vaccine. Jesus Christ. Only Trump? Let's go, Brandon. Yeah. Trump was a big perpetrator of that. Let's go, Trump. You got these people that come up and they go, let's go, Trump. And then the other people go, why won't you shut up about Trump? He hasn't been in office. He lives in your head rent-free. First of all, y'all won't shut up about him. Second of all, of course he lives rent-free. He never fucking pays anybody anything. Of course it's rent-free. Thirdly, why do you idolize a president in the first place? I think leftists contain feminine traits. You know what? You're right. Let's speak on leftists carrying feminine traits. If I were to cry right now, I got plenty of things I could cry about. I just don't. But if I were to cry right now, who would make fun of me? Might be a feminist trait. But why is it bad for a man to cry? Huh? Talking about feminist traits, I'll talk to you about toxic masculinity. We can talk about that. We can talk about the mental health crisis for men. Not discrediting women or others. I'm just speaking on men because I'm a man and I expect it, or I understand it, and I expect it. And by expect it, I mean, how many of you guys out there have another guy friend you can go up to and say, man, I've had a shit day. Can I just have a hug? I got one. I got one. And I couldn't even do it if it was in, yeah, see, look, there he goes. Soft AF. You think you're flexing? That's a flex. Yeah, you're a girl and you have one. Yeah. You got a few, that's awesome. You have your dog. I had both my dogs until they both died. One died last year, Xander and Sophia, a few months ago. What's my career? I'm a master woodworker. I'm also an engineer. I'm also a canine trainer. I'm also a homesteader. I have about 4 jobs and 2 businesses. Am I a Yankee? No, I'm in North Carolina. Maple's great. Maple's great. Yeah, that's cool. And what does it fucking matter if you have feminine traits? My only question to you, if you have toxic traits, then you're not fucking welcome here. Don't be toxic. Please come ready to understand with active listening so we can all grow as people. Bingo. And thank you for your service. I don't know, Jussie, but you keep repeating. Yeah, I don't have any. I could learn about Jussie Smollett, but I don't have any input on that right now. So, yeah, it's good to cry. Yeah, and it's not even feminine. I said it was a feminine trait because somebody came in here and said the lefties had feminine traits. And I was like, what kind of asinine question is that? Masculinity is under attack. Am I masculine? Look, all y'all, insult me right now. See how much it's going to bother me. You can say anything to me. You can even call me a colonizer. You can even call me racist. And the reason it doesn't bother me is because I know it's not true. Because I'm not a shitty person. I've never colonized anything, but I understand the hate. I'm not racist, but I understand the hate. It's called having compassion. It's called understanding. Look, it doesn't matter where you are, what you do, what you look like. It matters the color of your soul, friend. If you have a shitty soul, then you're not welcome and you're toxic. You're so confused why I couldn't cry. I've cried on here before. You know, I've been shit on by a lot of mostly men, but it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. At a certain point, it doesn't matter. Why does the left always bring color into anything? Because we're not afraid of color. Because color is beautiful. We love everybody. We bring color into everything because we should celebrate it. We should celebrate our differences. We just shouldn't be shitty people. How come the right wants to decolorize everything? I don't see color. I don't see color. Are you blind? You don't see color? That's the only way to menialize this whole thing we're going through. Call them out. Color is only division if you see it as division. Until you're taught from a really young standpoint that people are different colors, That's taught, man. That's taught. Democrat Party started the KKK. Okay, well, let's take that point and run with it. That may or may not have been true. There has been some racist people in the Democrats. There has been some racist people in the Republican, right? We can all agree on that. Right now, which way does the KKK vote? They definitely don't vote Democratic. White nationalists, which way do they vote? Definitely not Democratic. There's a reason for that. It's because the Democrats expunged all the racists and all the toxic people. The Republican Party snatched them all up. It's the great switch. Lies. Wait for it. It was a great switch. They expunged all the racists and toxic people, and the Republicans snatched them all up so they can consolidate power and hold on to power. Yeah, it may have. It may have. What I'm saying is that the Democrats ended up kicking all of the racist people out, and the Republicans gathered all of them so they can end up consolidating the power. Why are most Democratic policies set forth to tell people they need handouts? Because they understand that capitalism is not the only way, that adding a couple of socialist programs do benefit the people. Like the police, the fire department, libraries, schools, Medicare, Medicaid, things like that. Negative, my dude. I'm not socialist. Not socialist. I do believe that some socialist programs help. I do understand that socialist is fantastic on paper, but doesn't work in reality. Same reason that capitalism is sort of in the late stages of capitalism right now. If you don't know what that is, go Google or DuckDuckGo. Do the Republicans change their policies at that time? No. See, the reason that the white nationalists have continued to go on is because they are cowards. They wear hoods. That conceals their true identity. That allows them to continue on being our mailmen, teachers, lawyers, policemen, politicians. So it's kind of hard to tell who the KKK are, who the white nationalists are, which is fine. We just need to educate people. We need to even reach these people, because if we can't, we can at least teach their children how to break generational trauma. Look at that. It was the Democrats! Democrats! Yeah. Democrats! 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 Yikes. Whew. I do have something fun for you. Listen.
Karen, Americans of all walks of life rose up, and we used to have radio for 3 years, radio, the invasion of Normandy and the liberation of Europe. I want to also thank
That's your guy.
the Minneapolis police. As Jack has said about the Battle of the Bulge, we just said another sock rocket. You saw that, right?
The Slock Rocket? Here, wait. That one's good. I'll rewind it. Here. Hang on. I know this might be a hard concept for some of y'all, but turn your phones.
About the Battle of the Bulge. We just said another sock rocket. You saw that, right?
Slock Rocket.
On January 23rd, Venezuelans. I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges.
Oranges.
Investigation, the beginnings. And vicious MS3 gang members. You've really put a big investment in that country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
Tim Apple. Tim Apple. Yikes. Say it with me now. FJB. FDT. Trump is the best president this country's ever had, man. Yeah, that's why he cozied up to dictators. Brought terrorists to Camp David. Released all of the main leaders out of our prisons, and now they're exclusively running the Taliban. What are your thoughts if election was stolen? It wasn't stolen. Yeah, he did introduce his 13-year-old daughter to Epstein. Gross. He also wanted to date his daughter. Not even close to a comparison. Not at all. You can't deal. Yeah. Probably. She needs to check her kid's DNA. Family tree might be a circle. I agree. Biden is a disaster. What else you got to say? Was Trump a disaster? Because if you think Biden is a disaster and you don't think Trump is a disaster, then somebody's got hooks in your brain and you need to change what news source you're listening to. That comment doesn't make sense. The election was stolen. Any idiot can see that. Trump was the best president we had. No. I guess I'm more of an independent. I'm more libertarian than anything. Yeah. Trump raw dog porn star. He also stood on our soldiers' graves and called them suckers and losers. He also stole from children's cancer charities and kids' colleges and veteran charities. And that's your guy? Yikes. AOC 2024, I'm cool with that. Run with Pete. Yeah, that was a lie. Hey, friend. How are y'all doing? You, sir, are full of manure. Google or DuckDuckGo. Go check. You know what? I'll do it for you. I'm right by my computer. Trump stole from, let's see, college. Federal court approves $25 million to the Trump University settlement because he stole. Okay, now let's change it. Trump stole from veterans. President Trump ordered to pay $2 million for misusing veteran charity funds. What was the last one? Oh yeah, cancer, children's cancer. $250,000 for his own charities. He stole from his own veterans charity. He stole from his own college, and he stole from his own children's cancer charity as well. He also wanted people to inject bleach and stick light bulbs in their butts. Yeah, and all the contractors that he never paid. Biden's doing the same thing. Yeah, not that bad. He stole my heart. Kind of. Trump did kind of steal my heart. I'm kind of heartless towards it all now. Contractors never finish their jobs. Okay. Yeah, didn't pay the rallies, didn't even pay the police departments for the protections in some of his rallies. It blows my mind that y'all think that you have more in common with that asshat than you do with me. He was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. And you and me and you and you and you and you and you are more likely to be homeless than we are to be half a millionaire. Our common ground we have together is that we all want what's best for this world. We all want what's best for our future and our children. We just go about it different. That's what this is. This is a place for like-minded people, people that are not toxic. All is welcome, unless you're toxic. Who decides who's toxic? Everybody here. If you think somebody's being toxic or I'm being toxic, you call them out. You call me out. I'm an 80s baby. I'm trying to relearn. Get a job if you want to be homeless. I have 4 jobs, 2 businesses, and a degree. You're a successful business, 3 homes, and you've criticized and hated for it. So yeah, you're more like it. Cool. I'm happy you made it. I didn't. A lot of us didn't. Frankly, I'm kind of jealous. That must be nice. We live paycheck to paycheck. We are one missed paycheck away from being in big fucking trouble, just like a majority of the other Americans here. And frankly, it scares the hell out of me. I have 4 jobs. I own 2 businesses. I have a degree. My degree, I'm a mechanical engineer. Here, my degree, the average pay is $12.50. For a degree. That's essentially useless. I pay $1,000 a month for my health insurance. Get another job. Work harder. Oh, I made it. I'm very happy for you. A lot of us didn't. A lot of us were told we were gonna. Yeah, then why get the fucking degree? Why have that debt? Yeah, grocery stores, warehouse workers start at 15 here too. Yep. Why do I have a fucking degree? Why did I waste all that fucking time and energy? Don't get me wrong. I love my mechanical engineering. I get to do awesome things like this. I made this. But it's useless. Living wage is not 15 an hour either. It's something around 35 an hour. And everyone's like, oh, if you bring it up, it's going to drive the prices up. Then how come the prices have been driven up and the wages haven't moved? Design homes? I can't design homes. That's another degree. That's an architectural degree. Yeah. You see that? I'm betting your boomers in there in the comments. Just go get another degree. Go get another degree. Get another job. I already have a degree. I already have 4 jobs and 2 businesses. But I need to get another one. No, you boomers need to quit. Quit your jobs. Go retire. Get out of the way. Move so we can get promotions within the companies. Go home. The older people of the civilizations, when you get to a certain age, they are not qualified to work in certain aspects of our lives because they are disconnected from our younger generation. They also have cognitive decline. Tell me why those people are exclusively running this country into the ground. What I'm doing isn't working for me, apparently. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, design homes / mechanical engineering degree, they are not one and the same. Yep. I agree. Yep, because they did gut. I will never be able to retire. I will never be able to retire. Just kind of how it is. So. Yeah, I've used, well, now it's kind of expired because now I don't do very much engineering, but I did have certifications in CAD and Wildfire and SolidWorks. I still use SolidWorks for some of my CAD designs here. Like I make things like this. Actually, one twisted. Put drinks in, stuff like that. I use my my CAD that I have at home for stuff like that, but most of my stuff's with my woodworking business. Get your CDL. I already have a degree. I already have 2 businesses. I already have 4 jobs. But go get a CDL. Go get another job. Go get another thing. No, I know how they treat truckers. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, CAD's a lot of fun. Machining is an underpaid job, yeah. You would think, but when I make pens, I don't know if I have any of my pens up here, but I make pens and nobody has $40 extra for just a pen nowadays. I used to, and now with the rise of wood costs, I'm going to have to increase my cost for it. The reason my pens are so expensive is because I will not pay myself less than a certain amount of money. There's also a reason why I will not hire anybody on with my company until we make enough, because whoever I hire on, you damn sure will be better than me at whatever I hire them for. And if they're better than me, they're going to be getting paid appropriately, at least at my level. I've never understood the boomer mentality where they would just stand over you and watch me work. They would just sit and watch me work. I'm like, don't you get paid that $70,000 a year, $80,000 a year, $100,000 a year? Why are you sitting over me that I get paid $12 an hour for? I went to school for this. Well, I gotta make sure you're doing the right thing. My old business that I used to work to, they don't even allow the workers to have their phones in their cubicles anymore. That's a problem you're having right now, yeah. No, I would love to be able to employ people, but I will not ever employ somebody for under than $40 an hour. You've always worked next to your guys? Yeah, but not staring over doing no work. I'm talking about I would be working on my computer and my boss would sit over me and just watch. Oh, move it up. Oh, move it down. Oh, move it over. Oh, make it a little bigger. Shut the fuck up. Get into drilling. Get a new job. Get a new job. No. I have 4. I have to lower my standards? No. Yeah, the people that think it's a flex to work more than 40 hours a week, they're like, oh man, you guys are lazy. I work 60 hours a week. I work 50 hours a week. Man, I'm so happy rolling in money. Well, I'm happy that money made you happy, but I would rather go hang out with my family. Make mostly wood pens. I don't normally plug my business, but you can check out cutwiththegrain.com. That's me. Don't order anything on that site. I can adjust prices if you message me individually. The site is kind of a pain in the butt to adjust prices on. But I don't use any stains in any of my woodworking. I also, it's just me that does it. So I warranty it. I have a certain minimum that my pens are at, and I never hit the minimum. I always, if there's a little bit of a flaw that only I would see, I don't deem it worth it. Cutwiththegrain.com. Yep, I'm a handyman. I do that too. That's one of my businesses. I'm also a canine trainer. That's one of my other businesses. I'm also a homesteader, and I also sell honey too. So, I make a lot of stuff. Can I make coastal? I don't know what that means. You mean a coastal theme? God, my hair looks horrible today. I'm just going to do this the whole live. Yeah, USA is so bad in a lot of different aspects. I could go to the North Carolina coast and get some driftwood. We have a lot of driftwood here. Oh, cool. Yeah, you like the Deadpool patch? I think you're the first person to see that. Everyone sees it and they're like, what the fuck is that? What kind of dog training do I do? I do everything. 5 gallons of honey. I haven't, I'm working on selling it. I just got my hive up and running this past year. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina. Handyman and dog trainer. So dog training, I've done everything. I used to be like the go-to person that would take on like red zone cases. I used to do like regular obedience, advanced obedience. We used to do search and rescue, tracking, therapy, bite work, agility. I used to be the go-to person that would take dogs that have bit people or hurt severely other dogs that are kind of in the last bit of trying to save them, if that makes sense. Never had to put a dog down though, which is really good. Cool, yeah. So a little bit on my shop. I don't have enough room to do cutting boards. I know a lot of retailers do cutting boards. I've done a lot of stuff for retailers. I used to ship cutting boards to California for a retailer. My shop is not up and running in full capacity. So I think the only thing I can really do right now is do 3D prints and do pens at this moment. Also, I am the stay-at-home parent, so I can't really be in the wood shop and watch a little one at the same time. Yeah, she just doesn't care about no. That was how Sophia was. She was my German Shepherd that I lost a few months ago. She did fantastic with everything. Her favorite thing she excelled in was, sort of half and half bite work. She was so amazing at bite work, but she wouldn't let go, which is crucial. So, if your dog won't let go, then she's a failure at the bite work, even though she wouldn't let go, if you know what I mean. So you need to make sure that they can let go. So she ended up kind of failing the search and rescue. I'm sorry, failing the bite work, but she excelled in search and rescue. And my boy Xander, who I lost about a month and a half ago, yeah, and I do bulk pricing too. So let me add you as a. It's awesome. Connections. I warranty my work too. You know, if you run it over with your car, it's not really covered under warranty. But if you run it over by your car, I'll work with you, because, I mean, my pens aren't cheap. They started around $40. They go all the way up into the upwards of the most expensive one I've ever sold was $270. Winston-Salem. Oh yeah, the dragon pens are cool too. German Shorthair Pointer. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah? Wow, okay. And I'll custom make all of them too. So, I don't like to do dyes on wood. You got good news. I want to hear your good news. If you can tell me here, tell me here. PM me if you like. So I don't like doing wood dyes. So all the wood that I use is genuine. No more chemo? Did it work? Oh man, yeah. The conversations I've had with Angie. Oh, I just got chills. That's amazing. That's amazing. I hadn't heard from her in a few days, and I thought that somebody close to her, something bad had happened, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And then she messaged me. I don't even remember. A day ago. She was like, oh, we're home. I was like, oh, that's great. And then she gets to keep her best friend. Oh my God. You're going to make me fucking cry. That's amazing. That's amazing. Cutwiththegrain.com. That's me. Cut with the Grain. I could actually talk to y'all on my website right now too. So don't buy anything through Cut with the Grain, because here on TikTok I'm going to give you all a discount. I'll hook y'all up. If I can spell my own website, that would be fantastic. Nick. Ooh. That contact us thing is ugly. Yikes, what the hell? This is what happens when I mess with my my website. I end up messing something up. Always mess something up when I'm on my website. I made my website on my own, by the way. I'm very proud of it. All right. You want some coastal furniture and bed tables? That sounds fun, yeah. That's great. Okay, I'm sorry. I somehow had put the that contact us that thing up there. Okay, my website should look better now. Sorry, y'all. That was super ugly. Yeah, that's better. That's better presentation. Mo better. And then don't get scared off with the pricing for the 3D printing. It ranges, but it won't let me put an appropriate range. So read the title of this live with a French accent. I don't know if I can do that. Ah. Well then. Dang, I can't believe my website looked like that for so long. Thank you. They work well too, and they're just simple. Most of them are just simple, simple inserts. Let's see. So, if you like a different style of pen, go away window. So if you like, the way I tell people to pick out pens if they like it. Cutwithagrain.com. Jointed scripture pieces. 4 cases of the new variant in your city. What city? The Omicron? Oh, really? I'm sorry. I'm not seeing anything on the news. Oh, yeah, in Canada. I heard. Yeah. Sorry. I heard it was in North America, but it's not in the U.S. It's not detected in the U.S. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes undetected here in the U.S. for a while and then just explodes. Because here in the U.S., people won't even fucking wear masks. People won't even wear masks. They won't wear masks, and they're just in some sort of weird-ass denial. And if they end up getting sick, they're like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm not going to go get tested. I'm not going to go get checked. Oh, really? UK is going to lock down again? Yeah, so many Americans don't even wash their hands. Speaking as a man, I can't tell you how many times men will go to the bathroom in public and walk out. Not wash their hands. For me, I go around touching stuff all day. First thing I do, I go wash my hands. Then I go to the bathroom, and then I wash my hands again. Some people won't do that. Whew, it's gross. Oh yeah, COVID in New York. Oh man. It's gross. Yeah, Petri dishes. There was a super sale on Amazon for, oh crap, I forgot what they're called. They're essentially Petri dishes. And I'm going to swab everything. And I'm going to bring y'all along for the ride. So I'm going to swab some stuff. And then we're going to watch some bacteria grow together, which is going to be kind of cool. Can't wait to get your booster. Men not washing their hands must be a southern thing. It ain't this man. That's not all men. But if I see it consistently, it's too much. It's too much. You know, and I saw a grown man laying down on the floor of Costco just bitching about a mask mandate. I'm like, do y'all know how nasty the Costco floors were before COVID? Yeah, had all the COVID symptoms. Yeah. What side? The Republican side's absolutely getting paid to propagate this nonsense. And I think that Russia's helping. That's good. Yeah, I've called him out too. I had one person want to try to fight me. I said, you better not lay your hands on me with those nasty fingers. I'll knock you the fuck out. You're going to punch me and get like a +2 bacterial benefit. God knows when the last time that person washed their hands. I used to work with mechanics, right? And they would go through all day long. And then they would go have lunch. Barely Gojo their hands. Gojo is it's like a pumice soap. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. You and your family have not gotten it, but everyone around you has. Oof, I'm sorry. Your friends say you act like a dad for calling people out. Cool. Dad it up. No, you're being hygienic, and people are fucking gross. That's why I like wearing my mask. I don't have to smell anybody. Also, it looks like the air. But you see it up here or wherever I am. It's the nose of a warthog. Oh, your mom's. Oh no, neighbors. Yeah. Good. So what's stopping you? Ugh. Oh, you shouldn't lie about age. It could affect it. Always be truthful to your doctors. They're doing their best to help in this crazy ass time. I can't believe that these pandemic heroes are now villains. Can y'all believe it? A year ago, these are heroes. They're heroes, right? We're heroes. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. 2 years is a big deal. 2 years for a 10-year-old. That's like a sixth, 1/6 of their life. That's a lot of growing. Well, as long as your kid's doctor approved it. As long as doctors approved it, cool. Yeah, healthcare workers, everyone. And now, there's even healthcare workers that deny science. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. They got some new stuff on Penn State. Oh. I'm on a website right now looking up pens. They have some new clickable pens that I can make. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, all these nurses are quitting their jobs. I'm cool with that. Get rid of them. Looks like a whole bunch of nurse positions opened up. Yeah, because they're refusing vaccines. Stupid. If you deny science and you're in science, get out. Yeah, before Trump. Yeah. I don't think I can do a multi-ink pen. Let me look. No multi-ink pens. Yeah, if you won't vax up, you won't, yeah, it sounds like trash took itself out. Bingo. Bingo. I love that we're having like a low-key chat and there's like 35 people on here vibing with us. It's awesome. Oh no, I'm out of coffee. Kind of. I haven't had anybody watching on YouTube. I'm going to say bye and kind of shift the vibe, if that's all right with y'all. Thank you all for watching on YouTube. I love y'all. Thank you for making this channel possible. Hop on over to TikTok. I'm going to be on there for a little bit longer. I'll be on 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, though. So